Hello everyone, welcome back to FPL STAR. Today I gonna discuss about FPL Wildcard Team for Gameweek 28. Before starting, if you are new in this channel, please subscribe this channel. Now let's start. At first, I will tell you that I don't prefer Gameweek 28 wildcard because it's not a very good idea. But if your team are in great match, then it can be a handy idea for you, or you are desperate to play your bench boost in Gameweek 29 and want to fill up your team with 15 player or 14 player from double Gameweek, and that's why you should go for Gameweek 28 wildcard, and you think it's a better option for you, and that might be an option for you. So now I will move on to the Gameweek 28 wildcard team, and in goalkeeping option, I think the best goalkeeper for Gameweek 28 wildcard is Kepa from Chelsea. Chelsea defense looks good, and I have already told in Main's video that Kepa is a very good goalkeeper. He can save a lot of shot, and also got the bonus point. So I think if you are going to wildcard in Gameweek 28, you need a goalkeeper who has a very good performance recently, and I think is a very good option in future. So that's why Kepa can be an option for Gameweek 28 wildcard. Now move on to the defense, and first player you should go for is Trippier from Newcastle, and in last match when he played against their opponent, he assisted one goal, and he's in great form and he looks sharp. He also a very good attacking player, taking all the set piece and corner. So that's why I think you should obviously go for Trippier. And their Gameweek 28 fixture is a Nottingham Forest away match, so there might be clean sheet for Newcastle. And also in double Gameweek they have two fixtures, but at first match I think Man U home is hard match, but after that West Ham match can be a clean sheet for Newcastle. Now move on to the second defender for Gameweek 28 wildcard, and it's Chilwell. He is now fully fit, and he playing as a left wing back, so he playing very advanced third for opponent, and that's why he is very much essential I think for Gameweek 28 wildcard. He can give a high boost because his ownership is just 3%, and Everton home can be a clean sheet for Chelsea, and also they have Aston Villa in Gameweek 29, so there might be clean sheet as well as assist or goal from Chilwell. Now move on to the third defender, and it's Botman from Newcastle, and Newcastle defense are always looks good. Botman playing as a center back for Newcastle, so he's a good option to double up Newcastle defense, and I think Botman is the player you should go for if you want to double up in Newcastle. And in this video I have going for 5-2-3 formation, and I think for Gameweek 28 it's might be a good option to go for 5 defender because you need your midfielder in Gameweek 29. So I think Gameweek 28 can be a very low scoring game because a lot of big team will be blank. So now I will move on to the fourth defender, and it's Henry, and I think he's a cheap option, just 4.5 million, has a double Gameweek and fixture in Gameweek 28, and that's why he can be an option. And I think Pinnock is also a nice option in this position. You can obviously go for Pinnock. He's 4.4, 0.1 million cheaper than Henry. So these two are the options from Brentford. You can go either Henry or Pinnock. Now move on to the last option in defense, and it's Castagne, and he's just 4.4 million. And if you look at his fixture in Gameweek 29, Crystal Palace away and Aston Villa home can be clean sheet for Leicester, and also he can give you some attacking return as he is playing very advanced. Leicester fullback are playing advanced in opponent third, so there might be some attacking return from him. Now move on to the Gameweek 28 wildcard team midfielder. First midfielder is Maddison, and in last few matches he was disappointing me and a lot of FPL manager because he created a lot of chance, but Leicester forward misses that. But I think it might be changed, and Maddison can get a lot of points from his chance creation, and also he can assist. He can sometimes score goal also, so he is a good option for Gameweek 28 wildcard. Now move on to the second defender, and it's Saka, and I think you should go for at least one Arsenal attack for Game Week 28 because they have Crystal Palace home, and that's why I think Saka can be an option. He is the more nailed player for Arsenal, and if you look at other player like Martinelli has some minute risk now because of Gabriel Jesus is now fit and Trossard is also fit. They play in the last match, so that's why I think Saka is a safe option for Game Week 28 Wildcard team. And forward option for Game Week 28 Wildcard is Ivan Toney from Brentford. In first match in double Game Week 27, he disappointed me and disappointed a lot of FPL manager captaining him. But you are really disappointed about him. But I think for Game Week 28 Wildcard, it might be an option for going for Toney. He is just 7.8 million, and if you get 10 yellow card in this time, then you should not go for him and go for like Chelsea forward. Havertz can be an option, but at least I am now preferring Toney now. Now move on to the second forward, and it's Harry Kane. In last match he scored 2 goals and he's in great form, so you should obviously go for Harry Kane. 11.7 million, only premium option for this draft, and you should go for him. Now move on to the third forward, and it's Watkins. In his last match he scored 1 goal. He was in goal scoring form, so again West Ham he also played very well, so you should go for Watkins. Just 7.3 million. Fixture in Game Week 28, which is Bournemouth home, can be a goal fest for Watkins because Aston Villa playing very attacking football, and they have also got double Game Week 29. It's hard, less Chelsea away, Leicester away, but still Watkins can score goal. Now move on to the bench option, and in goalkeeping option I think Ward is an option, and he has double Game Week in 29 as this team is for bench post in Game Week 29, so Crystal Palace away and Aston Villa home can be good for I think Ward, and that's why there might be clean sheet forward, and he's just 4 million as you are making wildcard, so that team will be last longer, so I think Ward is the option. Now move on to the first outfield player in the bench, and it's Marcus Rashford. He's 7.4 million and doesn't have a fixture in Game Week 28, and that's why he's in the bench, but in Game Week 29 he's the most nailed player for Manu and most attacking player also, so I think that's why you should go for Rashford in bench, because in Game Week 29 he has a double Game Week, and Manchester United attacker are so good that any team they can score goal. And now move on to the second outfield player in bench, and it's Mitoma, and he's 5.5. Their double Game Week fixture is Brentford home and Bournemouth away, so these are nice fixtures, so Mitoma is a good option, and he's a very creative player, and if you look at Mitoma's performance, he's one of the eye-catching player for you, and I think Mitoma is a good option. He was in great form also. Now move on to the third player in the bench, and it's McAllister. He's now penalty taker for Brighton, also playing in the number 10 position, so I think he's a must buy for Game Week 28, and if you are making of wildcards, so I think Game Week 29 you are thinking of bench boosting, so McAllister is a good option in this kind of strategy. Now move on to the captaincy choice for Game Week 28, and I think it's better to go for Saka because it's a home game against Crystal Palace, so Saka is the captain and vice captain armband is Harry Kane. And if you look at this team, and it's only cost 95.7 million, and you can easily switch to Toney to Harry Kane in Game Week 30, and also you can go for like Bruno Fernandes for Madison or other player like Mitoma, McAllister if your team value is very high. So that's why I think this team is a good team for Game Week 28, also for Game Week 29 and further ahead. And that's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, please like this video, and if you're new in this channel, please subscribe this channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. Good luck for your team.